Welcome to this revenue management tutorial. As always, first of all, you will need to select it from the App Store. You will have some useful information regarding the revenue management and some useful features, the monthly price, and the terms and conditions. If you want to purchase it, you just need to click on Select. We will get notified internally and will set up an account for you. Let me show you now where you can find your new revenue management system. Once your account is set up, you will find your new revenue management system by clicking on App, Properties, and clicking on Revenue Management. Welcome to the Revenue Management interface. Pulling your property information over can take around 30 minutes, so be patient if your property information is not showing up yet. At the left hand side you will see the short menu we have. We have property groups, rate maps, and properties. In order to use the revenue management system, we need to set up two things. One's the property groups and on the other hand the rate maps. Let's start with the property groups. First of all, click on Show List to see the already existing default group. And here shows up our property that has been pulled over from Kigo already. And the rate map that this property group is using. Let's create a whole new property group now. I click here on Add. I enter the name. For example, I create a property group just to show my Barcelona properties, and I select a rate map. I just choose a default map for now. Then I have the option to choose my weekend days. In my case it would be Saturday and Sunday that are counted as weekend days. And I save the information. Once this is done, I switch over to the rate maps. As you can see, for the rate maps we also have already a default map created with one property. I want to use a new rate map. I just click on Add. I insert the name, rate map Barcelona for example, and I save the information. Now I click on Rate Map Barcelona. This is the view for our rate maps. First of all, you will have some explanations regarding how our different templates work. Secondly, just click on Advanced Mode, where you will have access to the actual rate map. At the top, you will have a drop-down menu that shows you different templates you can use. You can choose between starter ones that will perform lower changes, and you can choose aggressive ones that will perform high changes between the different trades. For now, let's just go with the large homes one, the starter one. I click here and apply this one to my current rate map. This should be the result once we applied this template. Let me show you and explain you the different navigations we see here. First of all, on the left hand side you will see the days counted from today on. On the top side you will see the percentage of occupancy for each one of your properties. Let me explain you now the numbers that you can actually see within the fields. The red fields will show a decrease of the actual price, and the green fields will show an increase of our price. The gray fields will show that our price will remain the same one. How is our pricing actually calculated? The number within the fields will show by what decimal our actual price is actually multiplied. Let me show you an example. Let's say 20 days from today we have an occupancy of 50%. Our price would decrease by 0.25, which means, having an example of $100, our price would end up being $75. Let's take another example. Let's say 120 days, so 4 months from today, with an occupancy of 80%, my price would increase by 1.1, which would mean, taking the example of having $100, would end up being $110, so I can make more profit because I already have an 80% of occupancy. If I want to perform any change to any specific field, I just need to click into it and add a specific figure to it. After that, I click on Save, and you can see as a result my field changed the color because the number I introduced is higher and will increase my actual rate. If I'm not satisfied with this template, I can still change it to another one, maybe a more aggressive one. Let's just click here on select the template and choose the Large Homes aggressive template. I click on apply, I accept. As you can see, in this template the changes are more aggressive than in the template we saw before. For example, having 30% by today will decrease our price in half. Once our rate map is configured, we click on Property, where we will have all our properties showing up that were pulled over from Kigo. I can select one property and perform a group action, like for example enabling it, disabling it, or actually choosing the group I wanted to have in. In this case, I will switch it over to our Barcelona property group and apply. Once this is done, I want to make sure that the Barcelona property group is actually using the new rate map I just created. For this, I click on Property Groups, I click on Show List, where I select my Barcelona property group, I click on Edit, and from here I can choose the rate map this property group is using. I switch it over to Rate Map Barcelona and save my information. Once your property groups and rate maps are set up, you can lean back and start to enjoy, because the new revenue management system is going to adjust the rates for you. The rates in your current Kigo system are going to be replaced by the new adjusted rates from your revenue management system. If you have any discount set up in Kigo, please note that the discount will be applied on the new adjusted rate by the revenue management system. Now let me show you some other features you can use in your new system. First of all, click on the name of your property here. From here you can see useful statistics for your current property. You can see the base rate, the adjusted rate, and the rate floor that you can establish. A rate floor is indicating the revenue management system a minimum price for it to never go lower than this minimum established price. You can even adjust your base rate directly through the revenue management system that's also synchronized to your Kigo account. And you can copy rates from another property. The table we are currently viewing is showing us the previous price we applied with its adjusted rent. This table is pretty useful to see everything in just one spot. Any other question regarding the revenue management system? As you already know, don't hesitate to get in touch with our support directly through Kigo by clicking on the support documentation, sending us a ticket, or why not just giving us a call. Stay tuned for more videos soon. See you in the next video.